Hello and welcome to the 8-Bit and Beyond podcast. I'm Ben Shiflett.
I am Tony Moore.
And I'm Khalil Holmes.
Okay, so today we are actually talking about our very first game that we can remember that we've ever played anyways.
First video game that I've ever played was Resident Evil 4 for the GameCube. I can remember this because the person that told me what the game was called lied to me about it. Said it was a game called Parasite. And I believed him all these years.
Wait, so you mean, how long was this?
I was 6.
So,
6 years old.
and how old are you now?
I'm 14.
That's more than twice the age you are now.
That was 6 years.
He's
So for 6 years, you didn't know that it was a
No,
whole different game.
No, I was 6 years old, and until 2012, I didn't know the game was called Resident Evil 4 until then.
and now
And now I know. Now I know. I'm smart enough to know.
and now that person who told you and you believed him, he should be called a traitor for what happened.
Yeah, probably. Then again, he was a lot older than I was, so he probably didn't want me to know the actual name of the game.
Wow.
So I would play it when I was it. You know what I mean?
We do?
Yes,
Why
we
don't
do.
you elaborate on that?
Okay, I was 6 years old. He probably didn't want me playing a rated M game when.
Rated M for mature, to be
When-
precise.
When you were six
No, really.
years old.
Yeah, I was 6 years old. I was already introduced to Mortal Kombat and stuff like that. Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks, that 3D Mortal Kombat game. Anyway, what about you? What about you, Ben?
Well, honestly, I don't remember the very first game, but one of the first games that did impress me the most was Super Smash Bros. Melee on the GameCube.
Ugh.
And
I didn't actually have a console at that time. I just played in my brother-in-law's house because he has a ton of games and stuff, and that was just one of my memorable games. I don't remember the very first one, so
I've never played Melee.
I remember when I first got my GameCube, I was like, I gotta get this game so I could practice and beat my brother-in-law.
I have a Nintendo GameCube as well, and the first game I have played was Monster Jam and Luigi's Mansion.
Luigi's Mansion.
No, I've
Not the evolved one, not Dark Moon, the original.
The original
Luigi
the original plain bleak Luigi's Mansion.
Yes,
The one,
that.
the one with the creepy atmosphere going about with the hanging Luigi glitch.
What?
Hanging Luigi glitch.
What's this glitch? I never.
It's
heard
a
of.
glitch?
It's when you go into the telephone room, you talk on the telephone on one of the telephones to the very right of the room. There's this telephone that if you're talking to it, and if you're waiting for lightning to strike, there's a shadow that looks like Luigi's being hung.
Whoa.
That was not
Yeah.
the game I played.
Yeah,
think I
yeah,
remember seeing
you didn't.
that.
Yeah, and it was also a part of the beta version where where as soon as you get a game over, they take you outside of the castle and show you a possessed Luigi.
Whoa, that's very creepy.
Yes, it is. Yes, it was. Also, a hidden boss who said that he wanted to collect Luigi's head and mount it onto a wall.
Okay, so hold
I
on.
remember all this stuff perfectly because
Grim,
yeah, that.
but true.
Okay,
but
so
true.
between Luigi being hung, being decapitated,
And
and,
hung.
being possessed,
And being incarcerated.
what was this game rated again?
Rated
It
E.
was rated E for everyone. Seriously.
And I'm not
That's
gonna-
what I read.
I'm not gonna tell you about the Sonic the Hedgehog 3 Blue Spheres game word mix up, unless y'all want to hear about it.
No, we do not.
It's not
the
pre-
first
it's
Sonic
not-
I played
it's not-
was when I got the Nintendo Wii, and it was Sonic Unleashed.
Oh, good lord!
I've beaten Dark Gaia.
So,
Get the the Wii version is for wimps. Get the one for the Xbox 360.
Well,
wow.
if not enough, I played Sonic Heroes and then played Sonic Riders.
so since we're on the subject of our first games, how about your first console?
Ooh, I'm kind of on a loop. I can't remember if it was I think it was the N64 or the Super Nintendo, but I'm not very sure about that.
I know my first console that I owned was actually the GameCube, because my parents weren't big into buying me stuff. So, yeah. But you, Khalil,
What about what?
your first gaming console. Was it the Wii? What was it?
It was the Nintendo GameCube, and it was not when I got it in this state, it was in Georgia.
Oh, okay.
Then I
First-
moved to New York, and then I came down here.
Huh.
I remember. Now, my second console was actually the original Xbox. And do you want to know how it broke?
How?
My sister literally stood on top of it to play
She's-
around with me. And ever since then, the disc drive broke, so I couldn't use it. And that was probably my favorite console.
Now that we're on the subject of broken consoles,
And now, not to mention, on my birthday,
Dude, I was
just
talking.
before this school year started, I managed to get for my Wii Jaws Ultimate Predator.
Oh, wow. What were you saying, Tony?
on the subject of broken consoles, I
And
got
played with.
Dude, I'm talking.
I know.
That and be quiet. So I can. Anyway, I had gotten a Wii for Christmas one year when I was 11. I think I was. Anyway, the fact is I got a Wii for Christmas. I've had that thing for a total of 1 year, and then I was surprised with the sight of my little brother putting coins in the disc slot.
Whoa.
Why?
He put money in the disc slot.
Was this now game for money?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, game. He. I wanted to put money on it. Wanted to have Wii points, so I had to buy Wii points, but that's not what I meant by money for Wii.
Oh, wow. Actually, that's the only really console I've ever broken. I usually keep pretty good care of my consoles.
Yeah,
So-
that's the only console that I've ever broken.
And even then, it wasn't my
That,
fault.
well, I
My
didn't break
sister
it,
stood
but
on it.
my brother broke it. And then I got a DS, which I lost.
Nice.
How did you lose a DS?
I don't know. All I remember is that I went on a trip to Florida, came back, and I never saw that thing again.
When it was the last time you were playing with it?
On the car trip back home,
And where did it fall?
I don't know.
You just left it aside when there was something else for you to do?
I was playing the game on the car ride home. I fell asleep. I think
That could be
was
it.
that
Falling
boring of a
asleep.
game?
Yes, it was. It was one of the Ben 10 games.
Ben 10 Alien Force?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
I played the game and then I fell asleep because I beat the game. Who knows how many times?
Who knows? Indeed.
Yeah, who knows? And I put the thing in the bag where all my clothes and stuff was. I go back into the bag to look for the game to get my games out of it. The DS was gone.
Oh,
I don't know where that thing went.
And that's your loss.
That's my lost DS. Lost to history and lost to everything.
And
it was a
lost to nowhere.
Lost it. Yeah. It's actually a shame, too, because I also had a Spectrobes game, which was in the cartridge slot at the time, so I don't know where it was. I don't know where that is either.
And I had a PSP that my father allowed me to play, which is usually his, but something went wrong. And now I no longer know where it is.
Wow. Well, anyways, this is actually our very first podcast. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If we continue to do this, next time we'll be talking
If next time we'll be talking about Minecraft.
Yeah, that's
The
And-
computer version, not the crappy Xbox version.
And this is the game we're going to start playing every
yeah,
Friday.
It's my favorite
Hopefully.
game.
And we're hoping we're going to have an advanced kind of mind like Lego in Legoland.
It kind of defeats the purpose, doesn't it?
But it is better.
Why don't
You
we
can
save
ha-
the
do
Minecraft
more
talk?
How about we save the
until
Minecraft talk for Minecraft?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, guys. We'll talk to you later.
We will see you next time with the 8-bit and beyond gamers.